YouTube? You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today, in the honor of the Cali Effect playing Twitch on Xbox One tomorrow, we are going to be playing Harpies. Now, I know this is something you don't want to get from your girlfriend. Hell, if you get it from your mom, it's even worse. This is something you do not want to get, but it's definitely something you want to play. I'm going to be starting off with the normal Harpy combo that I just concocted up, because that's what the Cali Effect does. We make Karen Gorgon, we set a bunch of back row, and then we activate Spell Fragrance. Now, the reason why we make Karen Gorgon is for you MST players, because you guys are all out there somewhere. You guys summon, activate MST, activate Karen Gorgon, and then we just detach and make it hit Hysteric sign, and now we're on a roll. Karen Gorgon is that great of a card. Example would be this Trap Tricks Marimello, who is kind of like an MST. He summons, he tries to hit that. No, you hit the Hysteric sign. Then on top of that, you make me detach my Harpy Harpist, which allows me to get my search effect. If you guys did not know, Harpy Harpist is just an amazing card that debuted inside of Cross Souls. I feel like that set is nothing but amazing. You guys see me pull clutch in there, and there ain't nothing else to say. This deck profile will be revealed probably not this Sunday, maybe Monday. Actually, yeah, I'm thinking Monday. And I hope you guys will enjoy them. But we have so many things to talk about. He's going to go into the Abyss Dweller. It's going to be negated by that breakthrough skill, too strong. And then we're going to activate Harpist effect, we're going to activate Hysteric Sign effect, and we're going to generate so much advantage. Because that's what this deck is about. Generating advantage and then crippling the opponent, their opponent's spell and trap card zone. I'm sorry. Crippling the opponent's spell and trap cards, not their zone. You don't do that. There's no, Spinal Collapse and, all that other stuff that you play Cali Effect. You don't play any of those cards. But what we do play is nothing but pure evil. We're going to discard the Harpy Harpist effect. We're going to go ahead and chain the Breakthrough skill to negate the Abyss Dweller again. And that's just another reason why I think Breakthrough skill is one of the superior cards this format. So, any response, player? Get it? Because his name is player. And then with that, we're going to special summon Harpy's Pet Dragon. Now, I actually do feel like Draco Sack is, I wouldn't say an integral part to the deck, but it definitely does hold a signature. Being able to special summon itself fairly easily, being able to protect itself, and then, well, never mind, it got bottomless, so looks like you didn't protect yourself for long. On Xbox 360 tomorrow, I will be playing Halo. So, if you guys want to see me play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you probably should watch this video a couple more times. But tomorrow is Xbox 360 Day on Twitch. We will be playing Halo. It's going to be fun. Just thought I should, self-promote, advertise myself, because they don't advertise anywhere else for me. And I'm like, fuck you guys. You don't do nothing for me. Anyways, the Karen Gorgon is going to attack over the Abyss Dweller. I'm going to go ahead and set the Mind Crush and pass my turn. Back to you, player, because this deck is really, really good. We're going to go ahead and activate the Harpy Harpist again. Yes, that's right. Gonna add the Harpy Channeler. Always having a Harpy Channeler in hand because of Harpist. I'm telling you, Harpy Harpist should just call Harpy Rapist, because it's about to rape the meta. Okay, it's not about to rape the meta. It's just a decent deck. But this is your answer to Necros. This is your answer to Pendulum-based decks. Anti-Spell Fragrance plus Harpy's Hunting Ground. More often than not, your opponent looks at you and was like, "You're a douche. You got this from Cali Effect, didn't you?" You don't want the meta decks to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, and shout out to that one guy that says that I always hype up everything. I'm pretty sure I already said it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say it again. I hype up everything good because it's good. If you guys don't like this channel, go watch Necros play all day. I don't really care. It's not like I don't think that they're a bad deck. They're actually a really, really good deck. But we're not here to display Necros because we already know what they do. We're here to display decks that are, people don't know what does. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip with that Mind Crush and declare Yellow Gadget. Yellow Gadget is going to be declared, and I'm going to see that hand. Let me see that hand. We're also going to activate Hysteric Party. And we're going to special summon Harpy Harpist. We're going to special summon a lot of monsters, actually. I mean, there's not really much we can do. Now, if he had a bottomless, this would be the perfect time to use it, but he already used it. And he reveals a Mystical Space Typhoon and a Yellow Gadget. Gee, I wonder why he didn't activate that Mystical Space Typhoon. Is it because of Karen Gorgon? Yup. We're going to activate Harpy Harpist's effect. We're going to add Dancer. Sweet. So now we have 4 cards in hand to our opponent's 2. Yes, we have an answer to Excite Ignite. Yes, we can get over the opponent's opposition. We're going to activate Hysteric Sign. Looks like Cali Effect is going with a more, he's not going with the straightforward. He's not even going to activate Channeler. Man, Cali Effect, why aren't you making Phantasmal? Because you're too strong. You don't even run Phantasmal. Man, you run Heartland Draco over Phantasmo. That says something. Castell's effect is going to activate. Going to detach 2 materials. We're going to put that Exciting back to deck. Now, I put the Exciting back to the deck because I want him to summon it again. I want him to blow up my Hysteric sign. I want him to give me advantage. Please, please give me advantage. I want it. We're going to activate Hysteric sign one more time. Add that Elegant Egotus. Sweet. And now we're going to summon more monsters. And then we're going to activate, you know, Elegant Egotus. Sweet. And that should be enough for game. Why? Because while it's not game on board, there's this amazing cowboy in my extra deck that allows me to inflict 800 damage. Now, he's still wanted. I mean, if you guys still can find him, it's an $800 reward. But until then, he's inflicting 800 damage to my opponent. Way too good to pass up right at this point in time. We're going to be going against Funny Avery 3, and he's going to activate Upstart Goblin. I'm like, all right, I'm in some deep shit right here. We're in trouble. He just gave me 1,000 life points. He was like, you plebe, you need this. You need this. And I'm like, thank you, sir. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And I did draw a battle hand until Harpy Harpers came along. Gonna swing for that 1,700 damage. Should activate a Harpy Hunting Ground after I summon Harpy Harpers, like, you know, normal people do. But I'm gonna set on my back row, I'm gonna set up, and I'm gonna pass it back to my opponent's turn. What is he playing? What could he be playing? Playing Upstart, a 41 card deck, which basically just said, hi, here, TheCaliEffect, give me 3,000 life points. I'm like, all right, that makes sense. He's probably going to OTK me. Odd eyes. All right, I never like seeing that card anymore. I used to love seeing that card because it meant only one thing. Now it means a million. All right, sweet. It means back to the thing that I initially thought. He's going to activate his Pendulum Scales, and I'm looking at his scales. I'm like, there's no Qliphort monster that's level 1 through 3, or level 2 and 3. So it looks like we're fine right here, unless he plays some really weird shit. And he doesn't seem to play anything really weird so far. I mean, other than Upstart in a 40-plus card deck. But hey, that's here nor there. TheCaliEffect isn't here to judge you. He's going to summon Qliphort Helix. Helix has 2,100 attack, and it's enough to run over my Harpy Harpist. No, Harpy Rapist. No. So I'm just going to tribute her with Icarus attack to blow up his Odd Eyes and his Helix, effectively preventing him from kind of going into Scout and getting all his Qliphort plays running. Had I opened Spell Fragrance, it would have been game from the jump. I think I would have scooped because it would have said, hey, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's fine. Now we're going to activate Harpy Harpist's effect. And that's going to add us Harpy Dancer. And you know what Harpy Dancer does to back row. There's not really much else to say about that. Our turn, we're going to normal summon Harpy Dancer. It's going to destroy the face down card. Now, what is it? Couldn't be a Bottomless. It's a Vanities! Now, that card would have been pretty bad against, you know, running against me. So then we're going to activate that effect. We're going to special summon, or normal summon Harpy Channeler, or Harpy, whatever, yeah, Channeler. We're going to special summon Harpy Pet Dragon, and we're going to go to Draco Sack. Don't really care. I pretty much won right here. I don't think Qliphorts really have much of an answer with 3 cards. They could, but then I have back row grenades, so it's whatever. Third person, his name is Name. Okay, so I play somebody named Playa, and I name somebody named Name. So player name, I like that. You guys thought that was cool. Thought it was pretty aggressive to go into the Draco Sack and opening board. I feel like this is actually one of the only could-be competitive decks that can make full abuse of Draco Sack, because I do force my opponent to play set Spell and Trap cards. I can just summon Draco Sack and just start picking at those set Spell and Trap cards, and then my opponent's like not in the best position ever. Especially since this isn't a trap-heavy format, this is more of a spell-heavy format. I basically I really slow the opponent down to playing nothing but a crawl of a deck. But we're going to go ahead and activate the Draco Sack's effect. We're going to destroy his Mathematician and then summon more tokens. Now we're going to attack with 1,600. We're going to set the Spell Fragrance and then pass our turn. Back to you, named player. Activate that Fragrance. Too strong. Set those spells. You ain't got nothing. And then he summons that King of Skull Servants. And I'm like, oh, you had something. That's a pretty strong card you have there. And I drew the Raigeki. That's interesting. We're going to blow up the back row. Oh, wow. Gee, Dark Hole. That actually would have kind of ruined my plan. And that's another reason why I feel, you know, Spell Fragrance is good. Because it kind of prevented him from, you know, blowing up my tokens. And Draco Sack is going to be a pretty critical piece right here. So we're going to go Channeler into Harpist. I thought about Dark Rebellion. I was like, wait, that makes no sense. Let's go into Rhapsody. Let's make the monster weaker. I wish Rhapsody had stronger attack. You know, like 1,200 attack. That would have been amazing. So we're going to detach one. We're going to banish the White Princess. We're going to detach another one. we're gonna banish the lady in the white. Get it? Lady in the white. I guess. I don't get it. We're gonna activate Zephyr's effect to bounce the fragrance. We're gonna special summon you, and then we're gonna roll battle. I hope he summons it again. He doesn't, unfortunately. Set the fragrance. Set the Raigeki. Activate Rhapsody. Attach yourself to Dracosac. And then we're gonna activate the Harpies effect, which is gonna get us Harpy Lady 1. Back to you, name player. Back to the fragrance, right? Preventing him from playing spell cards is probably really good against a deck that looks like it needs to play spell cards. You know, 1 for 1. If he's playing the Lightsworn variant, Treasure Light Brigade's pretty good. There's quite a few good cards in there. So I'm gonna make him set what could be a spell card, and I draw the Harpy's Hunting Ground. I was like, this would have been amazing a turn ago. But we don't have that privilege right now. I'm gonna try to go for a game. He has 6,800 life points, and I can make Castell. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Raigeki. Go ahead, CaliEffect. You can normal summon a Harpy channeler. You don't want to do anything else. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I know you're slow, but you can do it. You can do it. There you go. So Harpy channeler's effect. We're gonna discard Harpy's Hunting Ground because I mean that would be useless if I'm going for a game. We're gonna special summon Harpy Harpist, and then we're gonna make Castell. No, not Lightning Chidori. That wouldn't be enough for game. This would be exact game. Good job, Cali. There you go. Lightning Chidori would have been better if it would have been game still, but obviously it wasn't. We're going to switch that Dracosac to attack, and it's over. Thank you guys for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys tomorrow at 6 on Twitch with the Cali Effect. But most of all, guys, enjoy.